1x3 running down. This is really cut for here. I didn't know which one you would want. I can switch around so you can see. But that's about how far apart they would be if I do 4 boards. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you have enough either way?
Mm-hmm.
I think I like these. Do
The bigger
you?
one? Well, I like the bigger ones because these in here are bigger. But that really has no bearing on it.
Well,
It's a personal.
also these match our trim, so we wouldn't have to put one over here.
Correct.
So I think I like that.
Okay. So the first one's cut. I just got to do
3 more.
3 more. Fill my nail holes and I'll be done with this.
Okay.
And then if you have time today, this is a 1x3 running down. This is really cut here. I didn't know which one you would want. I can switch around so you can see. But that's about how far apart they would be if I do 4 boards. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you have enough either way?
Mm-hmm.
I think I like these. Do
The bigger
you?
one? Well, I like the bigger ones because these in here are bigger. But that really has no bearing on it.
Well,
It's a personal.
also these match our trim, so we wouldn't have to put one over here.
Correct.
So I think I like that.
Okay. So the first one's cut. I just got to do
3 more.
3 more. Fill my nail holes and I'll be done with this.
Okay.
And then if you have time today, I'll let you paint it.
I will.
Come back to this tonight if you don't get it done.
Okay, I'll get it done.
You're not going to believe the story of these corbels. We went to visit my sister in North Carolina a couple weeks ago. And my dad and Deb and I went to an antique store and I found them. And I knew exactly where I wanted to hang them. You'll see here in a little bit why we have not hung them yet. They are hung now. But my sister came for a visit last week and she saw them. And she said, "Where did you get those corbels?" And I said, "North Carolina, when I was there seeing you in an antique shop." She named the antique shop and she said, "Wait, those were mine that put in there on consignment." She said our mom gave them to her years ago. They have been to a lot of their homes that they moved, made it all the way from Indiana to North Carolina with some stops in between. She didn't know what to do with them, so she put them in a consignment shop. I visited North Carolina, found them, bought them, brought them home. So it was a full circle. I've also had several questions about this. Those are vintage. We found those at a yard sale years ago. I've had them in my possession since we lived on the house on Winchester. They were never wired. I just put a candle in there, I believe, and used them sometime, but Deb wired these for here. So that's what they look like. And now that we have the paper up, I think that they look perfect with that. I debated using rub and buff on them, but I like them black now.
You are the one. You are the one. Said I loved you my life. This is more than love I feel.
Oh my gosh, it's freezing. It is 8 degrees. But I thought I would show you how pretty it is. Oh, jeez. It's really pretty. Look at our snow-covered porch. But it's nice and sunny. But oh my gosh, it's cold. Hey, what?
You're so stupid. Let's see what Mom's sugar is. Did you give her yogurt today? Oh, that sounds like a horrific idea. I just don't want him to bother me. Nobody's gonna see it. Do you need me to take that light plate cover off? 157.
Okay, that's good.
Oh my word.
It is hotter than hell up here.
Turn that fireplace off.
So hot.
Especially hot up here.
We gotta be a team. We can't just let one person die.
don't think I'm gonna die, but I think I am if I don't get coffee. It's going to be pure misery. Maybe we should just be a little more tolerable.
Let's see what mom's sugar is. Give me a number.
No church, but she had access to donuts.
I told her she only could have a half.
She's shaking because Deb is doing her wood in that room. She doesn't like that. However, I wanted to show you her foot. Look at how good it looks. It is only that little dot. We'll give you a treat in a minute, okay? We'll give you a treat. Let's get this wrapped. Let's get your foot wrapped. You're fine. Hi. Why are you shaking?
Ivy, this is wood.
You're fine.
We've been doing woodwork together for probably 20 years.
Go get her a treat. Take her out there. There, you're done.
You want a treat?
Good girl. Let's see what Mrs. Elmer Jackson was doing 90 years ago today, January 26th, 1936. It was a Sunday, very cold day. Worked all morning, went to see Wilma about 12:30 and came home. Went to town with Elmer after buttermilk. Very cold in the evening. Elmer had to thaw out gas. Water condensation in fuel lines would freeze, blocking the flow, or low quality fuel would gel, requiring heat to melt ice or restore flow. That's what they had to do. Expenses: oysters, 30 cents. Bread, 10 cents. Sandwich, 10 cents. Coca-Cola, 5 cents. Ice cream, 10 cents. She finally got her ice cream for a total of 65 cents. Okay, I've had a lot of people ask about the wallpaper in that little room. This is by a brand called Love Versus Design. I will tag them here in this story. They have lots of different patterns that you can choose from on their website, and then you design the color. So if you wanted this same pattern with a green background and a white, or reverse, you want this green and you want a white background, you can do that. Lots and lots and lots of colors. I will type mine. This is called Romantic Motif Wallpaper, and it's in the colors ceramic and peanut, and I will type that on the screen.
It happens all the time. This crazy love of mine wraps around my heart, refusing to unwind. Ooh, crazy love. Sunshine.